Welcome, beautiful human. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a beginner balance flow for you, 20 minutes of yoga, where we're going to explore a couple of different balancing poses. So let's get right into it and start in a comfortable position, such as thunderbolt pose, with your glutes on your heels and your shins on the mat. Begin to circle out your head from side to side, maybe twisting the shoulders from left to right to release any sort of tension here from your upper body and allowing the spine to sit upright. And then place your palms so they're facing the sky and take a couple of deep breaths here. Arriving on your mat, centering yourself for a couple moments of stillness, and to tune in towards your breath, feeling every little sensation. Inhale, the chest rises and the crown of the head moves towards the sky, and with the exhale, let the shoulders sink down and allow yourself to become soft and gentle. And then gently open your eyes, come back to the room. And let's go ahead and come into a tabletop position, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and then you might want to tuck your toes. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, opening the chest, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale, opposite movement, chin to chest. Inhale, arching the back. And exhale to round. Inhale, opening. And exhale, round. Inhale to open. And exhale to round. And then come back to your neutral tabletop position. And let's begin with the first little balancing pose as you kick out your right leg behind you. And then make sure that your hips are on a level, so maybe checking in with the hands on your hip bones. Activating your core, and then inhale. And your next exhale draws your knee towards your nose. Inhale to extend, gaze forward. Exhale to crunch, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, moving with the breath. Inhale, place the outer edge of your right foot behind the left, and then kick out your left leg. Inhale, raise the right arm up and overhead, stacking the shoulders, and then your next exhale draws the right arm up and overhead. And then begin to lift your right leg off the mat. Again, stacking the shoulders. Welcome in your first balancing pose, half moon variation. Feel the strength of your core, the strength of your shoulders, and then your next exhale circles everything back into tabletop position. Inhale, extend the left leg out. Again, make sure that your hips are on a level. And then your next exhale, also here, draws knee to nose. Inhale to extend, gaze forward, strong core. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale to round. Inhale, extend the leg. Again, outer edge comes behind the right foot. Kickstand the right foot out behind you. Inhale, left arm reaches up and overhead. And then exhale, reaching it forward towards the top of the mat, elongating your side body. Gently beginning to lift the left foot. And again, stacking the shoulders. Half moon variation on the other side. Very gently come back down into tabletop position. Tuck your toes, draw glutes to heels, and then lift your glutes up to the sky for your first downward facing dog. And then begin to paddle out your feet, bending one knee more than the other, alternating here as you lift the heel off the mat, finding length in the back of your legs, in your hamstrings, in your calf muscles. And then gaze forward, tippy-toe towards the top of your mat for your full forward fold. Inhale, straighten the legs, chest forward, half lift. Exhale, bending the knees, head down, forward fold. And then keep the bend in the knees, keep the glutes low, and reach the arms next to your ears as you gently lift your torso for chair pose. Deep breath in. Long breath out. And then the next inhale, rise. Straighten your legs. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath in. Long breath out. And then begin with the next balancing pose. Come towards the center of your mat and make sure that you're comfortable where you're standing. And then let's move into tree pose, beginning with the right leg. So kicking the right knee out, keeping your hips on a level as you lift the heel off the mat. And then while you keep your toes on the mat, bring your heel on towards the inside of the left leg. Focus on something that doesn't move. And then maybe you begin to work with the arms if you feel stable here. That's always optional. Arms can reach up and overhead, and arms can open up into cactus, or just linger beside your body. And gently close your hips, shake it out, twisting gently from left to right, releasing also the neck, the upper body. And then begin on the other side. So lift your left heel, make sure your hips stay leveled as you then bring the heel on towards the inner side of your right leg, keeping the toes in touch with the mat. Gaze forward towards something that doesn't move to help your body find that stability and that balance. And then maybe reaching the arms up and overhead. Maybe opening the arms if that feels nice. Blossoming that tree. A beautiful pose also for spring. And then release your arms. Again, shake it out to anything that makes you feel good right now. Just releasing any sorts of stiffness from the body. And then come back towards the top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale, fold down, bend your knees, forward folds. Inhale, straighten your back, take a half lift. Exhale to fold again, and then stepping into plank. Now drop knees, chest and chin, gaze forward. And then inhale, roll forward, pubic bone on the mat, elbows close to the body, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. There's a good chance that this vinyasa might take a bit longer, depending on your breath, on your own individual pace. So take your time to flow through these sequences in your own time. From here, again, let's come back into tabletop position for another round of cat and cow or tabletop crunches. This time, right leg extends out, hips on a level, core engaged, and then see if you can extend your left arm as well. Take a deep breath in as you extend, and exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Your variation with the arm or without. See what works. And then inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. And then exhale, bringing everything back into tabletop position, preparing for the other side. Inhale, left leg kicks out, hips on a level, and then optional to reach the right arm width. 5 rounds. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch, round your spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale to extend. And then bringing everything back down. Draw your glutes towards your heels. And let the hands and the arms slide out. Maybe the palms facing up towards the sky to relax your shoulders, your whole body in child's pose. lift the gaze, bring the palms back on the mat, come forward, and then stack your shoulders over your wrists. We're gonna do a little bit more of core activation here that's gonna help with balance. So moving into plank pose, different options. For full plank, come on the balls of your feet, extending your legs out. Option 2, dropping your knees, lifting your feet. Option 3, bringing the shins back on the mat. So find what works for you and then try to hold it here. Strong core, make sure that your hips don't drop and feel the strength cultivating through your entire body, from the shoulders over your entire torso, all the way in towards your heels. Remember to breathe. And then exhale, take it to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long one out. And again, paddle your feet and then gaze forward, tippy toe it back towards the top of the mat. Inhale for your half lift. Exhale to fold, bend your knees, drop your head. And then inhale to rise, arms reach up and overhead, find length up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Alright, from here, come back to the center of your mat, moving through another round of tree pose. Again, beginning to lift the right heel, drawing the knee out towards the side while keeping your hips on a level. And then this time, see if you can bring your right foot a little bit more up, moving away from the mat. So maybe on the inside of your left calf. Option to go a bit higher, so over your knee on the inside of your thigh. Keeping the hips forward, the knee drawing out. So this is also a hip opening pose. Maybe hands towards your heart center. Again, focusing on something that doesn't move. The focus point, your drishti. And then maybe moving the arms up and overhead. And perhaps even, again, opening the arms, letting your tree blossom. Maybe it's a bit shaky. Take it with a smile. And then very gently come out of the pose as you came in. Very gently and easily, bringing the right foot back down on the mat. Again, making a move here that feels good, swaying from left to right, finding a little bit of lightness again. And then beginning on the other side, lifting the left heel off, coming on your tippy toes, drawing the knee out while keeping the hips pointed forward. And then see if on this side it feels good to lift the left foot a bit higher, either below your knee or maybe above your knee. Find your variation and find your balance. And if one side works better than the other, that's very normal. Also balance differences every single day. Also on this side, maybe lifting the arms up, keeping your core engaged, that full body engagement that we were working towards before. And then maybe opening the arms. Breathe. And then also here, coming out of the pose. As you came in, hands towards your heart center if they were open or above your head. And then gently releasing your left foot down. Making a move that feels good. And then come back towards the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, lean slightly back. Exhale, bow down, forward fold, bend your knees. Inhale, take a half lift, straighten your legs. Exhale, fold, and step back into plank. Drop your knees. Option to go through half a chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, low cobra or high cobra. And then exhale back into your downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet, taking a deep breath. And then lift your right leg off the mat. Step the foot forward, center line on the mat. And then grab your foot with your right hand to bring it between you. So you can inhale, reaching the arms up, back heel lift, hip pointed forward, high crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out, drop your hips. And point your gaze forward. Gently begin to shift your weight forward in towards your right leg, so your left leg can lift off the mat. Straightening your front body, rolling the shoulders back for your warrior 3 pose, airplane pose. Maybe leaning a bit more forward. Maybe reaching the arms in front of your head. Find a variation here that feels good. This is similar to what we did on our knees in the beginning of this class. So keeping the hips on a level, the core engaged. And then inhale, reach the left leg in front of you, and exhale, back on the mat. Second round, other side. Inhale, arms lift up and overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, flow down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale your way down, knees, chest and chin, maybe chaturanga, maybe half chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift. And then exhale, stepping the foot forward, again, perhaps helping with the hands. Back heel lifts, front knee bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit low, high crescent lunge. Deep breath in, long breath out. And then again, shift the weight forward in towards your front leg. So balancing out the weight over your left foot and behind your left foot. Maybe the arms reach back, maybe leaning slightly more forward. Try to find length in your spine here. So rolling the shoulders back, maybe engaging the back foot. And then perhaps also on this side, seeing if that feels better. Maybe it even allows you to find more balance with the arms in front of your head. Keeping the hips on a level, strong standing leg. And then to come out of the pose, lift your torso up. Reach the right knee high one more time. And then exhale, release both feet back on the mat. Super grounded, back on the earth. Again, shaking it out, releasing any tension. And then come back toward top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead one more time. And then lift your heels off the mat. And now gently begin to bend your knees, as well as bringing your hands in front of your chest. One more balancing pose to find the way down. And then release. Drop your glutes on the mat into a seated posture. Extend both legs out ahead of you, drawing the flesh of your glutes out. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Bend your knees generously, and then fold forward for Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Option to sit on a block here to elevate your hips. Then just bend the knees as much as you need to. As you can see, I'm also doing that to fold forward, trying to bring the torso towards the thighs. Feeling that release in the lower back. And also the calming of the nervous system that this forward folds energetically holds. And then gently release. Come back up with your torso. And then stack your right foot over your left leg, so lifting the knee in towards you. Right arm behind you. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And then exhale, twisting, bringing the left arm on the inside of your right leg. Gaze can follow back, trying to find a lift through the chest. And with every exhale, maybe twisting a bit deeper, releasing your spine. Inhale, come back to your center, and then change sides. So the left foot comes on the outer edge of your right leg. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, bending the elbow and gently pushing with your arm against the knee. Gaze towards the back. Try keeping a lift through your spine. Crown of the head reaches up to the sky. Feel your breath. And then exhale, release. Now find a comfortable seating position. Can be cross-legged, can be back in thunderbolt pose where we started. To find a moment of stillness here, maybe rubbing your neck, doing anything that makes you feel good right now, so you can end this class with a moment of silence again, closing the circle just like we begin. Tune in towards your breath again and reflect on this practice. How was the balance for you today? What sensations did you observe in your body, but also in your mind? And how can you cultivate more balance off the mat? And then gently bring hands towards your heart center, thumbs touch your chest, Anjali Mudra. Deep breath in as you lift the crown of the head towards the sky. Then exhale, bowing down, chin to chest, in gratitude for yourself, your body, the great gift of yoga, and the earth for holding you here. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. I hope to see you again soon. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That really supports my work and it's going to allow me to post more videos for you so we can continue to practice together. Have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are.